Welcome to FAURIA and FITZY, the only show within a show that promises to do better.
That's right. We always promise to do better, Christian. Last week we were great, but this week I'm more excited than ever because you know what? Mac Jones, he is the real deal. The glass is not just half full for me coming off a difficult defeat to the Dolphins. It is full, and there's another beer waiting behind me. Because of Mac Jones and this fun little stat that I picked up from our pal Ben Bolin from the Boston Globe. Last 4 times the Patriots lost the first game of the season, they went on to what? Go to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I get your excitement, and it's warranted because he looked good.
Yes, he did.
And he played a great game. But after I rewatched that game, I felt worse. I felt terrible. What? I felt like they completely just coughed it up. I mean, let's not act like they didn't just give this one away. If I was to give you all the stats and all the numbers from this game, the 80 yards and penalties, and along with those, the 3 unnecessary roughness penalties, if I gave you the 4 turnovers, losing 2, all the wasted drives, all the settling for field goals, you would tell me, Fitzy, you would say, you know what? That is an undisciplined team that is poorly coached. That is what you would say to me if I told you that wasn't the Patriots. But since it's the Patriots, you're looking through this with rose-colored glasses.
Yes, I am through my Patriots-colored glasses because these are coachable moments. They got it out of their system nice and early, Christian. Bill Belichick will coach them up. These are the hallmarks of the New England Patriots, not turning the ball over, being smart about penalties, and also Mac Jones. Do I need to say that again for you? 74% completion rate. Best yards per attempt last week. Highest QBR of all the rookie quarterbacks last week. Christian, he is seeing things now in Mac division. New England is buying into all of the hype of Mac Jones for a good reason. That's right. He owns New England right now. And guess where we are living these days, my friend? We are currently residents of and broadcasting in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Okay, listen, is this your T-shirt?
No, I wish I made it because it's selling really well.
Here's what I will tell you, just a little bit of big brother advice. Lighten up. You got 16 games left. If someone gives you a football, damn it, celebrate with it. All right, that's all I got to say about that. All right, so you ready to preview? Ready to find out who our next opponent is?
Let's preview.
We are on to blank.
That's right, Christian. This week, we are on to the Jets. Usually a nice soft landing for the Patriots, especially following a difficult divisional defeat. Now, Christian, when I ask you, what do you think of when you think of the Jets? What first comes to mind?
Well, Patriot dominance. I mean, just go ahead and look at this record right here. They kill him all the time.
They always win, and yet still he looks miserable. That's my coach. You know what I think of? I think of the greatest cocktail napkin in history. I resign as HC of the NYJ.
Okay, that's a good one.
Greatest resignation letter ever.
I like it. I also think of, let's go get a snack.
Ah, the greatest moment in Hard Knocks history. Now, to help us preview Patriots at Jets this week, we have a new segment called the 1-Minute Interview. And joining us, former New York Jets tight end and current NewYorkJets.com analyst, Mr. Anthony Becht.
So handsome. So handsome. Good to see you,
Gentlemen, how we doing tonight?
We're doing great.
Excellent.
Okay, you know how this works. It's the quickest, fastest interview in the history of TV. You got 60 seconds to answer as many questions as Fitzy and I can throw at you. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, ready. Clock starts now. Zach Wilson was sacked 6 times by the Panthers over the weekend. Over/under sacks 5.5.
Under.
True or false, Anthony? Zach Wilson holds on to the ball too long.
False.
After 1 week, would you rather have Mac or Zach?
With this system, Zach.
True or false, Anthony? Zach Wilson is a Mormon. People who don't drink coffee or alcohol can't be trusted.
False.
If you could take one guy from the Patriots and put him on the Jets, who would it be?
Oh, wow.
Pass. Go to the next one.
All right, Anthony, which member of the New York Jets should Patriots fans be made aware of for this weekend not named Zach Wilson?
Corey Davis.
Have you ever met Zach Wilson's mom?
I have not.
And have you ever met Fireman Ed, and does he ever take that helmet off?
I have, and yes, he does take it.
Can you spell Jets? Unlike Tony Richards, who couldn't spell Jets.
Jets.
Ah, there we go. There's a great.
He beat us. All right, that's it. A minute's up. Thank you very much, Anthony Becht, for joining us for the 1-minute interview. I didn't get a chance to ask him if he thinks the butt fumble's funny. He has to, right?
I don't know.
It's the greatest play in the history of sports.
I mean, we play that to death right now, so I think it's time to get
Never
over
gets
it.
old, and everyone out there feels the same way. All right, coming out of that interview, your takeaway?
He likes Zach Wilson for this system.
Yeah.
Okay, I would think, okay, so they want him to run around. I think that's a good thing for them.
In the battle of Zach over Mac, I will gladly take Mac, especially against that secondary. All right, Christian, coming off that interview and, of course, coming off of that difficult fumble last week by Damian Harris, I have to ask you, in this week's edition of Storytime with FAURIA, did you, Christian FAURIA, ever have a game-altering turnover?
Well, it wasn't a butt fumble, and I actually really don't remember. I had to go back on YouTube and look it out and check it out. Look at this, 1998. Seattle Seahawks versus the Tennessee Oilers. They still had the Oiler name. They weren't the Houston Oilers. They were playing in Tennessee. I caught a pass in the third quarter, tried to score, and got hit by two guys, got knocked out. My arm was frozen like this. But good news, well, for me, the other guy got pulled off in an ambulance, so I was fine.
Is that you after you got walloped
or not? That's me right when I got hit. Yeah, there's the ball.
You and Anthony Beck, do all the tight ends in the early 2000s look the same?
Yes, we do.
Anyway, thank you guys for this week's Show Within a Show. FAURIA and FITZY. That's FAURIA. I'm FITZY. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much, if not more, than Eli and Peyton on Monday Night Football.